Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when President Uhuru Kenyatta was in power and Miguna Miguna used to abuse him every time, it was looking fashionable for Miguna Miguna because Uhuru was holding to the instruments of power. But as of now, Uhuru is no longer the president. He's just a retired president. Same thing, when Miguna used to abuse railaodinga because of his association with Uhuru Kenyatta as the president, it was fashionable. But as of now, they don't control anything in this country. Fred Matiang'i, Karanja Kibicho, and everyone, Miguna used to abuse them. It was very fashionable because they were calling the shots in this country. But these individuals are nowhere near power. The man that is holding to the instrument of power, it is William Samoei Ruto as of now. So if Miguna make any abusive or attack towards Uhuru, Railaodinga, or whoever, actually, it is not fashionable as of now. It's like he's not making any sense as of now. But Miguna is yet to understand this. And today, Miguna is still extending his insult towards Uhuru Kenyatta, Railaodinga, and even Fred Matiang'i. But there's a reason why I'm strongly feeling that Miguna is afraid that maybe President William Samoei Ruto might not allow him to receive his compensation from the damages that he faced during the last time, for those who remember when he was being deported to Canada. And that's why he's trying to come out with a new style of drama, because what he shared today is so funny. I want to go through it, and after that, we will analyze, just to show the fear Miguna is sensing from William Ruto's regime. This is what he posted. This picture shows a glimpse of what Uhuru Kenyatta, Railaodinga, Fred Matiang'i, Karanja Kibicho, Gordon Kihalangwa, and George Kinoti did to my previous beautiful and serene house and home in Runda, Nairobi. This is worse than vandalistic injustice. The tip of iceberg, they tattooed my body, destroyed my house, and kept me away from my homeland for 5 years, believing that they could kill my spirit. Determination and a commitment for revolutionary change in Kenya, I am determined as ever was. These are just samples of the complete destruction that inflicted on me. No matter what they did and continue to do, I will never surrender to injustice. But you can see the photos he's sharing there. That is his house, the destruction that he faced in the house. He's showing there are so many things. Actually, it's just a reminder on how his house was destroyed. As simple as that. So the question we are asking here today, why Miguna Miguna is bringing these photos to show how his house was destroyed, yet he had shared these things long time ago. We are aware of this, but why is he bringing it as of now? And we are aware that according to the information Miguna has shared online, shows that he will be making his way back to Kenya on 22nd of October. Yeah, we want to look into that. But before we go deep into this, a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that Miguna Miguna was supposed to be compensated by the government for this destruction that happened to his house and even to his body. But up to now, there was nothing as far as compensation is concerned Miguna has received. But again, what we understand is that in case police officer have done a damage to you or your property and you sue them successfully, the judge rules in your favor, the next thing to happen is that you will always get compensation, but not from an individual police officer or a state officer. The compensation will always come through the office of the Attorney General, AG. So if the AG who was working in this office at the tenure of Uhuru Kenyatta did not do that, it means that Miguna will only be compensated through the office of the Attorney General. And if Miguna has negotiated with William Ruto, they have provided a passport for him, he's preparing to come. It means they should have also negotiated on how the damages that he faced on his house, his body, to be compensated with the current regime. Because the damages will never be compensated with an individual. And if they had agreed on this, it means JB Muturi is going to take over that office, and after that, he should instruct through his office Miguna Miguna to receive the compensation of all damages that he has faced. As simple as that. If there was such kind of an agreement, I don't see the reason why Miguna should come out to continuously share these photos here. By the fact that he's going far to share this, it only points to one thing, that he is not sure if this regime is going to compensate him. They did not negotiate on this, and that's why he's bringing this issue in public to earn sympathy and call on the current regime to compensate Miguna Miguna. Yes. Otherwise, if it's not so, then why noise? Uhuru is nowhere. Raila is nowhere near this power. They don't control anything. If he want to look fashionable, the only way he can do that is if he will extend his insult and attacks to the current government. Let him insult William Ruto. Then he will look fashionable. But insulting Uhuru Kenyatta as of now is no longer fashionable. Let him insult Rigathi Gachagua. It will look fashionable. Let him insult Musalia Mudavadi if he want to look fashionable. Let him insult JB Muturi. Let him insult Kidura Kindiki. That way he will look fashionable. But as of now, it simply shows how desperate Miguna is in struggle to have his house renovated and be compensated on the loss he made on his property. As simple as that. I'm saying this because I know very well and very clear in my mind, someone like Moses Kuria, who is part of this new government, he escorted Miguna all the way to Dubai, meaning he was working for the state. I mean, Kipchumba Murkomen, I played the video in the previous video, how he reacted to Miguna Miguna deportation. They were rejoicing. President William Samoei Ruto was among the people who was giving thumbs up to what Miguna went through. And I played that video in our previous analysis. I will put a link for those who did not watch that you're going to watch it. This current regime agreed with the decision that Uhuru Kenyatta was doing. That means this is something they were in agreement. Therefore, they were part of the destruction that Miguna faced. So the only way for Miguna to get justice is to face William Ruto's government and ask for compensation, because they were part of the suffering that Miguna went through. They inflicted this suffering. They were part of the execution, and they should be held responsible. So for me, Miguna has lost a sight. He is in wrong direction. And even as of now, no one is bothering about what he's trying to share here. Because if he wants to remain relevant, then he should continue to do what he was doing in a better way by attacking the current regime. He will look fashionable. But as long as he's in agreement with this regime, he will be nowhere to be seen or to be heard. As simple as that. And according to me, I feel Miguna is desperate because he's not sure if this new government is going to compensate him through the new AG. Of course, they are waiting for vetting. After that, these people will be in office. And if Miguna is all aware about all these things, then why come out making noise when he knows that these people are yet to start their work? And he's aware that Uhuru and Raila cannot control anything as of now. See you in our next video, and let us meet in the comment section.